Hello everyone, once again I would like to welcome all the viewers to this online class that is conducted especially for the class 10 students. Last class we have studied about some of the chemical properties of metals. Today we are going to continue on the chemical properties of metals and on the occurrence of metals. So last class we have studied about the action of metals with oxygen, water and dilute acids. Now, lastly, we will have a look about the action of metals with solutions of other metal salts. The general formula for this action would be when this where A is a more reactive metal, reacts with the salt solution of a less reactive metal, then this more reactive metal will displace this less reactive metal from the aqueous salt solution of this less reactive metal to form the salt solution of more reactive metal, and the less reactive metal will be displaced by this more reactive metal. So let us have some example showing this action of metals with solutions of other metal salts. So when silver nitrate in the aqueous state, it reacts with copper, which is in the solid state. Then from the reactivity series you can see that copper is above silver, which means that copper is more reactive than silver. So this copper will displace the silver from its salt solution. So we will get this salt solution of copper, which is copper nitrate. And silver. So this is what happens when salt solution of a less reactive metal reacts with a more reactive metal. And another example we have now when copper sulfate, which is a salt, reacts with iron, then as iron is more reactive than copper, then iron will displace this copper from its salt solution. Then in this case we will get iron sulfate plus copper. So this type of reaction where this more reactive metal displaces the less reactive metal from the salt solution of the less reactive metal, this type of reaction is called a displacement reaction. So let me write that down. This reaction is called displacement reaction. Now let us move on to this new topic, which is called the occurrence of metals. Now metals, they occur in the Earth's crust either in the free state, that is, which is also called the native state, or they also occur in the form of combined state. So when metals, they occur in the free state, that is when they exist as elements, and when they occur in the combined state, that is they combine with other elements, that is they exist in the form of compounds. Some metals such as gold, silver and platinum, they occur in the free state, that is they do not combine with other elements. And why do they occur in the free state? Gold, silver and platinum, they are positioned very low in the metal activity series. So they are very less reactive. So when they come in contact with air or carbon dioxide, they are not reactive. So they will not react with air to form oxides or with other elements. So that's why they are very less reactive. So they occur as elements and they do not combine with other elements. Whereas for most the other metals, they occur in the combined state. That is, they combine with other elements. And the other metals, they exist or they occur as oxides, sulfides, or carbonates. But mostly the other metals, they exist as oxides. This is because oxygen is very reactive and oxygen is very abundant in the Earth's crust. Now here we have all the natural materials containing metals either in the free state or in the combined state. They are called as minerals. So all the materials, as long as they contain metals, if they exist in the free state or in the combined state, they will be called minerals. And these materials will contain the unwanted impurities such as sand, clay and others. But other than these impurities, all these materials, they may contain other impurities which may cause harmful to health when we do the extraction of metal from these materials, or they may cause pollution. So those type of impurities which may cause harmful to health during extraction, this are causing pollution during extraction, they are called as objectionable impurities. They are called as objectionable impurities. So the natural materials, which are minerals, they may contain these objectionable impurities or they may not contain these objectionable impurities. And those minerals which do not contain the objectionable impurities, they are called as ores. And those minerals, let me write here, minerals that do not contain the objectionable impurities, so such that metals can be conveniently extracted, they are called as ores. So from here we can say that all ores are minerals, but all minerals are not ores. So ores, as they do not contain these objectionable impurities, so they contain high percentage of metal. So they contain high percentage of metal. And the various process of extraction of a metal from its ore, including the refining of metals, as well as the study of the properties and the uses. All the various process involving in the extraction of a metal from its ore, refining of metals, and the study of the properties and the uses, all of these process, they are collectively called as metallurgy. And the unwanted impurities associated with the naturally occurring ore, they are called as gangue or matrix. So this is metallurgy, which involves all these steps, and all those impurities associated with naturally occurring ore, they are called as gangue or matrix. So with this, we are done with this metals, non-metals, and metallurgy. I hope you have understood, and I hope that you can do the other reactions that is mentioned in the book. So for now, we will stop here. So with this, we will come to the end of this chapter. So until then, we will see. I hope we'll see you again next time. Stay home, stay safe. Thank you.